Today for Tool Tuesday, we're going to talk about one of my favorite products for finishing handmade items. And I'm just going to kind of quickly walk through a little bit of a process that I do in finishing or cleaning some of my favorite items. So my favorite wash is called Soak, and it is a Canadian product made here in Canada, so I love that aspect as well. It's very environmentally friendly. The formula is great for your skin and also for the environment, made from plant-derived products, as well as they use recycled bottles, and their bottles are recyclable. So today I brought one of my favorite items that I made. It is a tea towel. I've made it quite a few years ago, and I use it on my bedside table. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of a quick clean on it because I wanted to talk about the Soak and the new little mini basins that we just got in stock. So just a quick video. The first thing I'm gonna do is, if you have any pets or you have long hair or you have a lot of people in your house losing their hair, you might want to do a quick little lint removing before you start. I have a couple of pets in my house, and two of us have quite long hair, so I kind of want to get some of that removed before I put it in the water. So I just do a quick little removal. So this has been on my bedside table for a little bit, so it's a little dusty. It's ready for a little refresh. So I'm just gonna do a quick little lint removal on it, and that just, it gives me a little bit of a easier wash. What's great about the Soak products as well is it is a no rinse. So you can choose to rinse it if you wish, but you don't have to rinse it. Hello everyone who's joined us. So you don't have to rinse it. I typically do a little bit of rinse. On this one, I'm not going to do a rinse. I'm just going to put it in the wash with a little bit of water, let it soak for a little bit, and then take it out, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do after that. So again, just taking a little bit of the hair off, a little bit of the dog hair off, just makes it a little bit of the lint off. It's gonna give me a little bit of a better quick clean on it. What's great about the Soak wash as well is it is totally able to use in your washing machine. If you have a regular wash, top load, or if you have one of those high efficiency washes, you can use it in there as well. And I've used it many times in there on my delicate or hand wash function on my washing machine, and the things come out great. So I've got a quick little lint removal on it just to get it kind of prepped. And then the next thing I'm going to do is put my wash in my mini Soak basin. So these basins come in 4 different colors, and each basin does come with a big bottle of Soak as well. And so they Soak does have bigger basins, but I like this size, especially if you're gonna wash some face masks, some lingerie, your swimsuit, a dish towel or dishcloths. It's the perfect size for it. So it does come in pink, and the pink comes with the Celebration bottle. So Soak, right now, the bottle looks like the soap is pink, and it's not. The labels are color coded based on the type of, the type of wash corresponding with the scent. So the label for this is pink. So when the sun or the light shines through it, it kind of makes it look pink. But if you looked at it with your teaspoon or whatever, it isn't pink, it's clear. So the same color for all the wash. So there's the Celebration. It comes in the pink basin. The green comes with the fig scent. So it's got a nice green label that goes with the bottle. The purple comes with the lacy scent. I think that's a great classic looking bottle, especially if you're washing some lingerie. And then the beautiful blue basin, which is filled with water, comes with the scentless soak. I love scentless, especially if I am going to sell any of my handmade items. I don't want my customers who might not like scent be turned off by some sort of scent, or people with sensitivities maybe to smell. Again, if I had finished something and they wanted to buy something, they probably might not want to buy it if it smells, and that is why I use the scentless. One thing that you might not be able to see on the camera is these buckets do have lines corresponding with how many liters if you want to fill it. So if you have something small, you might only want 1 liter, or something medium 2, there's 3 or 4. The soak, you need to typically use 1 teaspoon for 3.5 liters of water. So that's what I have in my bucket today, as I have just about 3.5 liters in there, and the mark line is great to tell you how much water and how much you need. And then I just have my little teaspoon, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of that in. This is a new bottle. I have used up a couple bottles over the last little bit. And again, I said I like the scentless. When I use it in my washing machine, I just kind of squirt it in, kind of estimate. I do have, if you click my link or my website link in my profile for Instagram or Facebook, it will take you to a page where you can see I have different videos and such up, and I put on a video from Soak, because Soak has some great instructional videos for washing different items, for swimsuits, masks, lingerie, hand woven, hand knit, your parkas if they're full of down. So I put a link on there on their general video that you might want to check out, that's going to tell you a little bit more about Soak, a little bit more about the company, and I think a little short piece about how they recommend washing, and how I wash might be a little bit different on how you wash and finish, and everyone has their preferences, and that's completely great. Like, you might love the Celebration scent where I like the scentless, and someone else might like fig. How you do things is totally your preference, and how I do stuff isn't maybe right, but it's right for me. So for sure, do things the way you want to, and maybe you get a couple hints from me, and maybe not. So I'm just gonna measure in my 1 teaspoon for my 3.5 liters of water in here, and I just put it in. I'm just gonna mix it in with my teaspoon a little bit. A few items when I'm washing or finishing items that I like to have with me. So I had my soak, my basin, my teaspoon. I always like to have like a darning needle, or some sort of a needle that you like with me when I'm washing or repairing or finishing an item, because you never know, you might have a little bit of a pull, or you might have a little thing that you need to fix. So it is great to have that with you while you're working. And again, a little needle, and I also have a little pair of snips always in my laundry finishing area. So if I find a little thread that maybe has pulled out a little bit, or a little end that I missed the first time I finished something, I can do a quick little repair. So I have a little package of, like a little basket of my soak wash, my flatter spray, some little snips, and a needle there at all times, where my with my wash basin and my iron, so it's kind of all there when I need to do a repair or a finish. So I put my soap in. I have some not hot water, not cold water, just kind of like warm water, and then I'm just gonna put this tea towel in there, and I'm going to let it soak for a few minutes. Again, you don't have to rinse if you don't want to. If I'm in the washing machine using it, I do put it on the delicate or hand wash with a second rinse just while it's in there. And then I take it out. So if I was gonna wash this, I would probably soak it a little bit longer, but because you guys are watching, I'm gonna take it out sooner. So I might throw it back in after I'm done the video. So I've let it soak for a while, and then I'm just gonna take it out, and I'm just gonna kind of squeeze it out a little bit, not really trying to get it. It is a hand made woven cotton tea towel, so it's not gonna felt or full. So I can kind of, probably would have swished it around a little bit more. So I've taken it out of the basin. I've let it soak for a little while. And then the next thing I would like to do with it is, because I'm not gonna put this in the dryer, I usually have a towel. I have my llama towel today. I have my towel out, and this is what I do with a lot of my woolen stuff as well, is I don't want it to be agitated. I don't want to fuss with it too much. So I usually do this kind of similar dry, is I have a big bulky towel, I put my washed item on it, and then I roll it up in it, and the thick towel is gonna absorb some of the water. And then once I have it all rolled up, then I kind of can squeeze it a little bit more, kind of get it to help it dry. Then depending on how wet it is, this is a little bit more wet than I usually would like, is I'm going to do a wet kind of press on it. When it's kind of like a little bit damp, then I take my flatter spray. And so I love, again, I have the scentless, it does come in other scents as well. And it is a starch-free smoothing spray. And I find it helps hold the creases out of my items a little bit more. I said it kind of harnesses the power of mother-in-laws. My mother-in-law is a very talented ironer. And so it makes me feel like I can compete with her a little bit if I use the flatter spray. So typically I've kind of have it a little damp, and I spray it with my flatter spray. And then I take my iron and I give it a press. You could use like just press down and move. Oh, I had a question from Kathy about the flatter spray. So yeah, so Soak puts out, they have a few different products. They have the Soak Wash. They have a really nice hand cream called Handmaiden. And then they have a non-starch finishing smoothing spray, and it comes in scent. I have only the scentless in stock. And so it just kind of helps give it a soft, static-free finish. It kind of, I find, kind of keeps my wrinkles down. So it kind of works similar to a starch, but it's starch free. So you don't really get kind of, sometimes you get the flakes with some of the starch products, and this doesn't. Again, so all of the Soak products are very environmentally friendly and very safe for your skin. They have no sulfates, no silicones, no SLS, no SLES, and this helps with keeping the wrinkles out, and that's something that I need help from. I know a few times at our guild, some of the more experienced weavers have seen my ironing and have actually ironed my items for me. But that was a few years ago. Since I've gotten this, I haven't had people asking to iron my stuff. So it is something I always have and use. You can use a steam or dry iron for whatever your recommended fabric setting is for your iron. And you just spray the garment or the item evenly. And if you want it more stiff, you spray on a little bit more. You can use it to freshen fabrics between washes, and it helps you resist wrinkles. All of their products are biodegradable, phosphate free, and dye free, and again, made in Canada. So I've kind of given it a little press iron, or however your ironing technique is. Because this is a little bit wet still, I would even hang it on my, I have a drying rack, so a lot of times I hang my my items out on that just to give them a little bit more dry, and it also keeps them flat for me. So that's kind of my quick wash with using soap. I really love the size of the new little mini basins for hand washing. I had lots of room for quite a decent sized tea towel, so you could probably fit a lot more in there to soak. So the soak does come in 3 sizes. This is the biggest size. It's 375 milliliters or 12 ounces, and it says it can do 75 plus washes, as well as they have a smaller bottle, and then they have some sample packs as well. And I love attaching one of the little sample washes, so it's good for one wash with my handmade items that I give as gifts. So especially if I'm giving like a scarf or a shawl or something that really does need to be hand washed, it's a great little thing to include with your gift to someone, so then they kind of know how you should treat it. Because we spend so much time and we love our items, it's great to have a beautiful product to use to finish and to keep them fresh and clean. And you know, it's good for the environment and easy on your skin. So you can check it out on our website. We have the large bottles of soak. We have the minis, again, that come with a corresponding large bottle of soak with them. And we also have some of the little sample packs of the soak wash. So if you are putting together a gift of something, you can attach or throw one of those in. So thank you so much for joining, and if you have any questions, give us a message on social media or an email, and I hope you enjoy creating some beautiful things that I know you guys will. So take care.